What up? What up? Hey, we got another episode going. We got the hallway sessions with me, your host, Jazel Hall. And we we all about good vibes and laughs and good times. So whatever y'all got positive, something that happened to you today that's positive, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let us all go ahead and have a good time, cheer you on, congratulate you, and probably relate. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Drop your positive things in the comments. Um, so communication. We gon' hey, communication goes a long way. Me personally, I'm not much of a talker. I don't know with this, it might seem like it. I don't know. I might make it look easy, but I am not a big talker at all. I know a lot of conversations that I have with people. They feel awkward to me personally. I don't know if they feel awkward to the other person, but like to me, it's just like I don't know. I like to talk when it's like something that I can like relate to, or if it's like something that I'm passionate about, or like acting, my family, or things that's relatable to me. But for the most part, if it's about those things, then yeah, I could talk for the most part. But if it's not, then yeah, it's gonna go downhill, bro. That's just yeah. I always been the quiet one in my family, quiet one at school. I ain't never been like the loud person in the room. I'm very laid back person. So yeah. But I just know when I'll be having conversations with people and even my family, sometimes have conversations with them and I don't know, it just gets awkward. But I mean, if I have a conversation with you, I would say for the most part, um, the other person carries the conversation. Uh, but I might add a little something here and there. But if it's or if it's like a group or something, you always get that one person out the group who, they crack the jokes and everything. They make everybody laugh and they like very, what's the word? Extroverted. They're very extroverted and yeah, they all playful and goofy and all those things. So that guy, it's sometimes me. I'm comfortable with you and we chilling and everything, but we knew each other for a minute. But yeah, talking just like ain't my thing. If it's something serious and I feel like it needs to be discussed, then yeah, I'm definitely gonna talk about it. I don't like to run away from situations. So if it's like something that needs to be addressed, then I'm gonna bring it to attention and talk about those things. I remember one time I went on a date and me and old girl was talking as I was driving and like I think she asked me about arguments and I said I ain't really no argumentative type of person. So if you just want to keep on running your mouth and you're not gonna listen or like take what I'm saying into consideration, then what's the point? I'm just walk away. And she's like, I don't think this gonna work out. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's definitely not gonna work out. So yeah, but like I don't know, just things like that. That's like you just want to distance yourself from those kinds of things, man. But yeah, man, communication goes a long way. Especially if it's if you're trying to like go further in life and you see somebody who could like boost you up or get you to like higher places or where you want to be, then yeah, definitely start a conversation with them. Even if you're shy or timid or something, like me, if I see opportunity, for the most part, I'm going to take it. I'm gonna talk to that person, and I'm gonna let them know what I'm about. What I could bring to the table, what I have to offer, and yeah, everything like that. Because I just can't let those blessings go to waste. And then, like in the future, when I look back at it, I'm like, dang, this is something that I could have prevented. or this could have been me. I could have known so and so. And yeah, just go ahead and talk to that person, man. Even if you're an introvert, I mean, you got to break out the shell eventually. You're gonna have to talk. So yeah, I've definitely been learning that since I done grew up. Yeah, I mean in high school, there were like people that tried to talk to me or like have conversations or put me in like the little groups and everything, but they would always initiate the conversation. I wouldn't. So I mean, you go to class like every other day because I mean in high school it was like four classes one day or your odd classes one day and then your even classes the next day. So yeah, it was an alternating thing. And then yeah, I know in a few classes, or I know in math specifically, I think that was algebra. Yeah, that was algebra. Um, it was this one girl. She was a senior and I was a freshman. And I don't know, she seen me like all to myself, all quiet and reserved. And I don't know, somehow, some reason, she asked me, like, you want to be my best friend? Sure, okay. And then I guess you kind of talk a little bit here and there, and then like right next to, she was in the very front row. I was like in the row behind her, and then to the right side of her, it was this one dude in class. I was always flirting with her, and she always told him she had a boyfriend. But yeah, she was always laughing at his jokes and everything. I mean, he was pretty funny. He was pretty funny, and he would try to get her every class, and it was just hilarious. But I just know as time went on, I like didn't talk to her, or she would always initiate the conversation. But then as time went on, I didn't say anything, and we just kind of like distance from there. And that happened with a lot of people in high school. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I just wasn't that person that talked, and yeah, it was. I mean, I knew that it was like kind of weird and everything, but I mean, I wanted to have friends, but I just didn't have the courage to talk to people, man. Unless, I mean, I knew you. So if you were a stranger, I wasn't literally like trying to talk to you or entertain you or nothing like that. But yeah, I mean, as the years went on, I got better with that, especially my senior year. Let me not get into that because that COVID, man, that right there. Ah, man, class of 2020. I know y'all feel it too. But yeah, man. I mean, everybody don't feel it the same, but if you had things going on at the end of the year, then yeah, you for sure felt it, for sure, definitely. But yeah, over the years, I've gotten better. I mean, my senior year, yeah, I think that was like my most communicative year, or the best year with my communication. And then, as I when I turned 18, I moved to Detroit and I started working at a family business. I was doing customer service. And yeah, I didn't start off like talking to the people because it was a new area, a new atmosphere for me, and yeah, it was Detroit. So I'm hear all these stories and everything, and I even seen some stuff the first day I got out there, but we ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, customer service. So I had to speak up. I was always quiet too. In volleyball, teammates always get mad at me, and the coach. I was always getting yelled at because I didn't talk loud enough, and yeah, I didn't talk loud enough even in the house. My pops always yelling me, "Boy, I can't hear you." And yeah, it was. But All Stars, they got me together, so I thank y'all for that. Yeah, we had to when people came into the building at All Stars, I had to say, "Welcome to All Stars." I always said it so low, and they said they couldn't hear me. They would always tell me to speak up, and that the customer couldn't hear me because they all across the room walking in the door. They got the little bells jingling when they walk in. So yeah, but All Stars in acting has definitely helped me to speak louder, project my voice, and for sure with conversations, for sure. and yeah, just talking to people in general because you got customers in there, they waiting on stuff, and you want to make sure make sure they're having a good time, even if they're having a bad day. You just want to try to talk to them, pass time if they're waiting on something, crack a little joke here and there, or I mean, you might even flirt a little bit. I did that a lot, so yeah, because I mean, they're gonna be there. If they were cute, hey, not at first, because I was still in that little shell, but as time went on, here and there, I flirted with some customers. Didn't always succeed, but hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So hey, did what I had to do, man. And customers left satisfied. If they didn't leave satisfied, then they probably had an attitude, or we told them that we couldn't do something. They didn't like that. So yeah. And in the summertime, yeah. Oh boy, blame it on the heat. Yeah, right. I mean, I guess the heat makes you grumpy, but come on now, why you taking it out on me? What did I do? But yeah, communication. I done built relationships with people over the years because I've been communicating more often, and yeah, I just know a lot of people. I mean, we locked in forever, so they ain't going nowhere. So yeah, those people then seen my growth and how I am now versus how I used to be. Yeah, cause that little shy, timid Jazel, he done got way better, projecting his voice, speaking louder, talking to people, you know, standing up straight, not slouching and everything, and all those things, man. Got this facial hair, man. I miss looking like a kid, bro. Cause I mean, people still say I look like a kid, but like, I guess I got a baby face just with a little facial hair, man. Ain't really too much going on here, but trying to get this mug to connect. You feel me? I done had my siblings and cousins telling me that their stuff didn't start connecting until they turned 30. But two of my cousins that I'm the same age as, they had them, bro. They got like full beards. And I'm like, dang, bro. They've been had since they were like in high school. And here I am, a bare face, dang near. It's all good though. In due time. We on God's timing. So yeah, man. But yeah, communication goes a long way. So for those in y'all in relationship, I tell you right now, if you have things that you need to talk about, or you trying to run from, or these things that are like hard to talk about, just get them out the way. I mean, if somebody's mad, or if your partner is mad at you, and they like distancing themselves, talk to them. But I mean, y'all both got to like break out of that zone to where like you isolate yourself, and you want to like, I guess, like be in your own space and everything. I mean, that's cool for like a little bit of time, but if you like doing it for hours and days and things like that, then yeah, you got to get rid of that cycle. If it's something like that's like to a breaking point or something, then I guess, I mean, y'all probably gonna call it quits. But if it's not there yet, you feel like you still love the person, you still want to talk to them and everything like that, go ahead and talk to them, and just de-escalate the situations. As I don't know, y'all know each other so pretty well, I'd assume. So yeah, go ahead and do what they like, make things up. You know how to please your partner better than other people do, or they've shared things with you that a lot of people don't know. So yeah, go ahead and do what you gotta do to make things right and get better at that. And then they'll definitely appreciate you more often, and y'all helping each other grow. So definitely do that for sure. But yeah, man, communication goes a long way. No matter if it's a family member, significant other, stranger, customer, or somebody you just want to talk to or interact with. Just go ahead and communicate. if you see a girl you like, go ahead, talk to her, man. Stick your chest out, build your confidence. Hit her with a quick little pickup line, or do a little compliment. Oh yeah, definitely compliments. They love those, especially starting off. hmm just don't look creepy doing it, or you gotta like you gotta say it to like where you look confident, like not all awkward and everything. I mean, sometimes they like a little nervousness. Sometimes it might make them laugh, but you just gotta play it right, man. If you don't do it right, then it ain't gonna work. Sometimes you might get lucky though, but for the most part, yeah, you gotta have that confidence and just yeah, bro, do what you gotta do, ladies, gentlemen, um, peoples. Talk to those people, man. Whatever it is that you scared to do, go ahead and do it. Talk to that person, reach out. I mean, even if they don't respond, at least you know you reached out and you tried. So yeah, you know that you put your effort into it. You're just waiting on theirs. If they don't give you that same effort back, move on to the next one. Sometimes it might take longer for them to respond because they might be busy. So I mean, if they don't respond right away, give them a little time, and then if it takes a while, then keep on doing what you got to do, so you won't be like stagnant and be all up in your head and trying to like figure things out. Just you know, have multiple different connections and people that you could reach out to, and options. Keep your options open, man. Keep your options open because hey, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. I'm sure y'all heard that a lot, but that goes with a bunch of different things. So yeah, whatever you got to take care of, go ahead and take care of that. Reach out to that person. Yeah, like I said, they might take longer to reach out than others, and sometimes it's on God's, or sometimes that might be what you need. It's all on God's time. Give him a little bit of time. Um, keep on hitting people up, and talking to people, and yeah, you see, it goes a long way because you'll be stuck in your situation much more often and much longer than you want to be because you didn't have that talk. So talk to that person, talk to those people, and improve your lifestyle. And man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.